Hi, hello. We are back to our social class. See, I'm here to teach you about today, that is history. Yes, we are going to learn about, we are going to discuss about, that is history second lesson. What is the history second lesson? See, great thinkers and new faith. Great thinkers, சிறந்த சிந்தனையாளர்கள் and new faith. What does mean by faith? Yes, நம்பிக்கை. Yes, so புது in Tamil, புது நம்பிக்கை. Yes, so சிறந்த சிந்தனையாளர்கள் and புது நம்பிக்கை. Yes, so we are going to discuss about this topic, right? See, there are many concepts and many parts which is involved in this lesson, so we are going to see one by one. Yes, so we are going to discuss about that. See, the first topic is intellectual awakening. Yes, intellectual awakening. See, this is based on the knowledge, intellectual. Yes, so in Tamil அறிவு சார்ந்த விழிப்பு, right? So anyhow, the awareness. Yes, so see here, அறிவு சார்ந்த, that is knowledge based, right? So அறிவு சார்ந்த விழிப்பு. Yes, in Tamil. Then see here, see what is the concept, what is the main theme of this topic means. Let's see about that. See here, in 6th century, yes, in 6th century, that is before Christ, BC. So in 6th century, that is before Christ, that is கிறிஸ்துவ பிறப்பிற்கு முன்பு. Yes, so before Christ is recorded as important period in the ancient India. So see, when comparing with other period, see, this is the very important period in the ancient India. See, that is what they are coming to, that is delivered to you, right? See, in 6th century BC, that is before Christ, is recorded as, that is mentioned as the important period in the, that is whole the entire ancient India, right? So this is a very important period when comparing with other period, right? So what the 6th century, right? See, anyhow, all the centuries were mentioned with, that is before Christ, but the 6th century is very deeply, yes, they are saying this is very important period in the ancient India, right? Then see, there is a landmark for mentioning this 6th century. See, what is the landmark? See here, historian Will Durant. Actually, what does mean by historian Will Durant means this is shower of stars. Yes, which mean shower, that is many collection of, yes, group of, so many stars, so showering of stars, right? So which mean that, right? So what? Historian Will Durant. So this is the landmark of this 6th century, right? So this is very important one. Yes, landmark, right? Then what is the sources? Yes, so what are the sources involved in 6th century? That is in intellectual awakening. See, these are all for your awareness. So that is there. See, for that reason only they have given this topic, that is intellectual awakening. Yes, so you should get aware from this something. Yes, some portions or some lines, so some concept you should get intake into your mind. Yes, for that only we have given this topic, right? See, next one is sources. Sources means what? This ஆதாரங்கள். Yes, so evidence, right? So we are having some sources for this 6th century. It is placed in the history also, right? So for that, so that only we are reading now, that only we are studying now, right? See here, what are the sources we are having in the 6th century? See here, there is Angus, Jain text. See, Angus means in Tamil Angangal, that is Pagangal. Yes, Angamangam. Yes, so we used to say that is Angangal, right? Here Jain text. See, Jain text. See, text means what? That is which is fulfilled with a written type. That is, it is shown by written, right? That is words, letters. That is the text. So Jain text means what? In Tamil, that is Samana Urai. Urai. Anyhow, Uraigal, right? So Samana, that is equal text. That is the Jain text. See, that is the sources. This is one of the sources, that is Angas and Jain text. Then next, second sources. See here, Tripitakas. Yes, Tripitakas and Jatakas. So you know that while hearing this word itself, we can able to understand that Jatakas. This Jatagam, right? See, we used to see astrology. Yes, so Jatagam. Yes, Kuripu. Then according to the Kragangal, we Tamil we used to say Kragangal. So So by that, based on that, we used to see this astrology. Yes. So here Tripitaka means this is one of the book which is shown, that is in the Buddhist Bautargal, right? So based on the Buddhist, these two books are issued, right? So these two are the books of Buddhist. So that is named as what? Buddhist text, right? So what are the books? Tripitakas and Jatakas. So see, these two are the books which is involved in Buddhist text, right? So these two are the main sources of what? Intellectual awakening, which is happened in 6th century, right? See, next we going to see about, that is causes. See, causes of intellectual awakening. See, causes. See, causes of rise in intellectual awakening. See why it is rise, that is rises in intellectual awakening. What are the causes we are having? That is reasons. Causes means what? Reasons. So what are the reasons they have mentioned here? Yes, we are going to discuss about that. See, first reason is complex rituals and sacrifices advocated in later Vedic period. See, what is mean by complex rituals? This complex means what? Difficult. Yes. So in Tamil, sikkalana sadangugal. Yes. So this is the, see this rituals means sadangugal, but which is according to the situation, that is according to the places. Based on the places, it will conduct, it will celebrate. Yes. But here the sacrificial ceremonies. Yes. So both are same, rituals and ceremonies are the same, that is festival function. See here, this complex rituals means that is, it is based on the situation and places it will conduct and celebrate. But here, this is also the, in Tamil we used to say Sadangugal, that is Virakal festival, but this is the common one. Yes, commonly they will celebrate. Yes, commonly it will happen. Yes, it will conducted in a common way, common method. Yes, so festival, function, yes. But here, so according to the place and the situation they will conduct. So that is the difference between both. But both contain same meaning, right? So complex rituals and sacrifices advocated in later Vedic periods. So that is in Tamil, Sikkalana, Sadangugal and sacrifices. What is mean by sacrifice? Tyagangal, right? And both were argued, advocated means argued in later Vedic period. They have argued in the Vedic period, right? They expensive sacrificial ceremonies. So already told you that this is a common festival, common function. Yes, they used to celebrate, they used to conduct, right? Then superstitious belief. Yes, see, superstitious belief means what? What is mean by superstitious? Yes, see what is mean by beliefs? Superstitious belief, that is Mooda Nambike, right? So Mooda Nambike we used to say in Tamil, and practices way confuse the man. So Mooda Nambike, so it always used to confuse the man. Yes, confuse the human being. So superstitious belief and practices. So both are, that is both came together and make the man to get confused, right? Then Upanishads taught as alternatives. See what does mean by Upanishads? See, Upanishads means which is based on the Vedas. Yes, full of the entire concept of Vedas is known to be what? It is Upanishads. Yes, so Vedas are involved in this Upanishads. Yes, so what are the Vedas we are having? That is 4 Vedas. Yes, Rig Veda, Dharma Veda. Yes, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda. Yes, so 4 Vedas are involved in this Upanishads, right? So taught as alternatives. So by Vedas only we are learning the good cultures. Yes, the positive things. Yes, so the Upanishads always start as the alternatives. That is many things, right? Then finally here they have mentioned what? Slavery, caste system. Slavery means what? Yes, they kept under slave in the ancient period, especially women. All the women, yes, kept under slave, right? They are in addict condition, right? And caste system. What does mean by caste system? See, caste means you know that this jadi, right? So jadi mada verubadu, right? That is mean by caste system. And gender discrimination. What does mean by gender discrimination? See, gender means that is palina pagupadu. Yes, palina pagupadu, right? So are contributed to new awakening. Yes, so these things are contributed to new awakening. Yes, contributed means what? It is pangalipu. Share, right? So slavery, caste system, gender discrimination are share to new awakening, right? So it make us to get awareness. Yes, so that is the sources, causes and landmark of intellectual awakening, which is placed in the great thinkers and new faith. Yes, so this is one of the topic we have learned in this session. See, there are many topics, there are many concepts in this lesson. Let's see in the future coming videos. So thank you students, thank you for being a part of the session. Thank you.